Here in this video, I will tell you the harsh truth that not everyone is going to be successful. So one of the main things that I see in people that they don't know where they are going. So usually people, when they finish their school, they are going to university because someone told them to go there, but they don't realize that they want to go to this university and they want to get this profession. So, and the first that I want to tell you is that you are going in the wrong path. You are going to where you don't want to go. Imagine you want to earn a lot of money and you tell to everyone that you want to earn a lot of money, to your family, and your family suddenly says you that no, you will go to a university and you will be a lawyer like your dad. And this is the main problem when someone decides for you. And of course, if you are going to follow this path, you will be a lawyer, but you are not going to be happy. And it means that if you are not happy, you are not going to be successful. Okay, and let's imagine that you know where you're going, but you're a lazy fat guy who is lying on the bed and you don't do anything. This type of people will never be successful, because in order to be successful, you need to act and to do something every single day without any interruption of even a day. And actually, this is one of the most common problems in our society, that people usually they are very lazy and they don't want to do anything for success, but they dream, they know where they want to be. And for example, let's imagine one person, his name is Peter. He wants to become successful. He knows that he wants a lot of money, he wants a lot of cool cars, a lot of cool things to have, a lot of clothes, girls, etc. He knows it, but he's lying on the bed and he's like, okay, I will lie here a little bit on the sofa and everything will come to me from nothing. No, it doesn't work this way. And the next thing is illusion of success. So, for example, I know that you did this or you're doing this even now, and I did the same. So when you're scrolling your TikTok, when you're watching YouTube videos about success, you look at cars, you look at this luxury stuff and this incredible stuff, and you kind of think that if I look at this, if I program my mind for this, it means that I'm going to be successful. So the same, it's just illusion, because when you're scrolling your TikTok, when you're watching this content, you're kind of wasting your time. Yes, I know it may sound a little bit strange, because the first, of course, you need to work with your mind, but it's kind of a waste of time. You need to build an empire, not to scroll TikTok and to think that you will build one day. And let's talk about dopamine addiction. A lot of people nowadays, they have dopamine addiction. For example, yeah, the same. They scroll TikTok, they watch YouTube videos, they have a lot of harmful addictions. For example, they drink alcohol, they smoke, they eat a lot of sugar, they don't say no to things. And this type of people, they are going to say you, oh, it's okay, I will go to bar, I will drink alcohol with my friends and everything will be okay, everything will be very good. Yes, in terms of short pleasure, it's incredible. But if you think for the long term, for success, you need to stop being dopamine addicted. And the next thing is that people don't do sport and they have unhealthy lifestyle. So this is the main reason why they are not successful, because in order to be successful, you need to be healthy, because usually when you eat healthy food, when you do sport, you have more energy. And of course you feel better. And when you have a lot of energy, so accordingly you do a lot of good stuff, like building yourself, creating systems, creating passive sources of income, or even active sources of income. You do hustling. So this is incredible. So you need to be healthy and to do sport. So this is one of the crucial mistakes that people do, really. And of course, one thing, which is dreaming. Yes, I'm not saying you that dreaming is bad, but when you only dream and you don't act, of course, it's very harmful. So you need to stop dreaming and you need to start doing. No one became successful just dreaming. And here I'm not saying you that just to dream, just to imagine something. No. Usually people, they want something in life, they want even something concrete. For example, they know what car they want, what house they want, what job they want, what business they want. But it's just words, it's just in your mind. So if you want to achieve something, you need to stop dreaming. You need to start thinking on the paper. So every single video I'm going to tell you that you need to take a piece of paper and to start writing something. For example, if you have in your mind that you want to buy McLaren 765 LT, so write down on the paper, it's your goal. You need to write down this goal. So the next step, for example, it's goal with 4 or 5 years. Yes, you want to achieve this goal in 5 years. So write down, for example, today is 2025. In 2030, you want to buy McLaren. So okay, so break down this goal to little ones every single year. What you need to do to achieve this goal, and this every single year you need to break down on every single month. And this every single month you need to break down on every single week. And this week you need to break down on every single day. So yes, it sounds very strange, it sounds very crazy, but really, usually success is built on this basis. You need to do every day something that leads you to your goal. So for example, me, I had a goal to create my chess clubs. What I needed, for example, I put this goal for 1 year. I broken down this 1 year goal for months, and I'm like, okay, what I need to improve, what I need to learn, from what I need to start. And of course I did these steps all little by little, and then I achieved my goal. Or for example, when I put my goal to make 35 pull-ups, so and I did this goal because I broke down this goal on steps. The same, for example, I did 5 pull-ups, then 10, 15, 20, and just step by step I achieved my goals. So you need to do the same. And this is not a dream. So remember, desire in your mind is dream. Desire on the paper is a goal. The next thing is that people usually give up. For example, they do something for 1 year, maybe 2 years, and they don't see any results, and then afterwards they give up. So, and just imagine, this is the line of success, yeah? So here's you're going, you're in this point, success is here. And just imagine you give up at this point, but success was so close. You shouldn't give up because you don't know where your success will come, but you need to know that your success will come. The same with me. For example, I'm making a video for you, right? So my channel has right now 3 subscribers and very little viewers, 5, 10. I know it's very little, it's nothing, but I continue because I know that in the future this channel will have a lot of subscribers, more than 10,000, more than 100,000 subscribers, even more than 1 million subscribers. So this is why I'm continuing, and I will never give up, and you will see my whole path in this channel. The next thing is that you need to take a risk. Usually when you have opportunity, sometimes you need to have a risk. The next thing is that majority of people, they are not ready to take risks. For example, you have an opportunity, and in this opportunity you need to risk. And there are 2 types of people. The first type of people are ready to risk. The second is not. So, and what do you think? Who will win eventually? Of course, the person who is ready to risk. And in general, you risk with your money. So I know that a lot of people, they are not ready to risk at all with their money, because they earn this money with their blood, and they're like, no, I don't want to lose this money, so let's continue living the same life. If you want to achieve more, you want to earn more money, you need, of course, to risk. For example, there are a lot of investors, and every of them will tell you that they lost $1,000 to earn $10,000. Some of them will say you that they lost $10,000, but they earned $100,000. And then they lost $100,000 and they earned $1 million, and etc., 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 till $1 billion. For example, look at Warren Buffett. What do you think? He lost money or not? But of course, he lost a lot of money. I think more than $100 million. Really, it's too much. But now he is the richest investor in the world. I hope you enjoyed this video and you don't do the same mistakes that people who are not going to be successful do. Let's keep moving forward together.